Alright, welcome to this week's pick a card. So this week we've got set 1, set 2 and set 3, and so same deal if you pick which set you want to choose, and I will go through and explain the cards. Alright, so we will start with set 1. Alright, so here we've got the Death card. Show your support, mending and harmony. Alright, so if you follow Pick a Card, you'll know that this Death card has come up so much recently, and it obviously is still coming up. So I feel like this is something to do with a relationship. So the Death card generally represents that something is coming to an end. So it's not necessarily the end of your relationship. If you are in a relationship, it could possibly mean that you're moving into a new time with your partner. So that could represent anything from, moving from one house to another. So it would be the death of the old home environment and moving on to a new one. Or it could be, if you're having your first baby, it could be the end of the period of it just being you and your partner and moving on to a period of time where you're a unit of 3 now. So the death card doesn't necessarily mean a physical death or anything bad. And this paired with these other cards, that would suggest that it is a big time of transformation for your relationship, but not in a bad way. So it's this death that's happening here, it's actually making you guys stronger. So showing your support. So maybe one of you is going through something and you need to show your partner a bit more support. They need you right now, or you really need your partner at the moment. One of you is going through something really big. So, and I feel that with in mending here as well. So obviously there is something happening that one of you is going through a big transformation, and it's kind of broken you a little bit, and that support will be there for you to go through this transition. And at the end of it, it's going to bring you guys even closer together. So this is a really amazing relationship, and you do have a lot of support to go through this. So this is actually a really nice set, a really, really nice set. So obviously something's happening in the relationship. One of you needs support, but you've got so much good stuff going on here, and you'll get through it, and you'll come out the other side even stronger. So I really, really like these cards. These are really nice. If you're not in a relationship, this could just mean that you are going through something, but you've got someone really close to you that is there for you. So you won't feel alone going through this. You've got somebody there with you, and who's going to help you with this mending. They're going to be there to really lift your spirits and really help you through this. So it could be a bit of sadness, but I see that you'll get through it because of this amazing support that you've got around you. Alright, so that is our set 1. And on to set 2. Alright, so here for set 2, we've got the Empress card, the acceptance of love, new life, and hope. Alright, so the Empress card. I love this card. This is such a beautiful card. So the Empress is just all about knowing who she is. Although this is not necessarily a female. If you're a male who's watching this reading, it could represent a male as well. So, but just somebody who is really in tune with themselves and knows what they want, knows where they're going, and is just full of beauty and love for all things, nature and earthly things. So I feel like that paired with acceptance of love is that, you're just coming into a time now where you know your worth. You might have gone through a bit of shit recently and maybe being taken for granted, but now it's like you know your worth here, and the acceptance of love is going to bring amazing people into your life. So it's that whole thing of, you know, if you're on a negative frequency, then you're going to attract negative people. If you're on a positive frequency, then you're going to attract really positive people. And I feel like that's the change that you've made recently. And you know what you're worth, and you know what you will accept and that what you won't accept. And all you're going to accept now is love. You're not going to accept anything less. So it's a really big change for you here. And that shows with this new life as well. So from making this internal change of, you know, surrounding yourself with positive people and thinking positive thoughts, it's all coming into a new life here where you're going to be opening new opportunities for you because you're on this new frequency. And the hope card just, you know, goes along with that as well, that you've got something happening here. You've got that little glimmer of hope, and it's going to start something bigger from there. So you're really opening up new opportunities for you here, and new people coming into your life, new ways of living. You're just a really strong, happy person here, and you'll just feel so comfortable in your own skin and so happy with where you're going. And you're really just going to be just into the more important things in life. You're going to stop and smell the flowers, and you're going to, you know, just little things that don't even matter are just, you'll just be like, meh, I don't even care about that anymore. I've got bigger things to think about, and where I'm going and all the happy things that I'm going to be doing. So you'll just brush it all off, and you'll just have this amazing confidence and attract the right people. And this is just really cool stuff going on here. All right, and now on to set 3. All right, so for our set 3, we've got the 2 of Swords, we've got Seek Beauty, we've got Breathe, and we've got Moving On. All right, so from these cards, I kind of pick up that this is actually something more to do with health-wise, so something to do with something that's going inside your body. So the 2 of Swords generally represents a decision, so there's a decision to be made, so you're going one way or the other. With Seek Beauty, I feel like it's kind of saying here that it's making you question yourself. What is beauty to you? You know, what is beautiful to you? Is it something external? Is it something on the outside that you know, it's, you know, beautiful hair, beautiful clothes, you know, physical beauty, or is beauty to you a healthy body? Is it being able to, you know, run 5 kilometers, or is it, you know, carry a baby, or is beauty to you, you know, holding hands with somebody? And is it what is beauty to you? And I think that's where you're coming into a time where you've really got to just rethink about what you think beauty is. And, you know, a lot of people think of beauty and think of, you know, a beautiful face or beautiful clothes, but, you know, sometimes beauty is what you can't see. And I think that's where you're going to come into a time where you're just actually really rethinking about what you think beauty is. And so, you know, maybe in a relationship sense, you go for a particular person who has a particular, you know, look or something, but in maybe every time that you've gone out with a person like that, it's always ended up not going so well, and that's because you've based your decisions on what they look like. Whereas, you know, people that you feel are beautiful from the inside, you probably would work really well with them, but because they don't look a certain way, you might just disregard them. So that's where you're going to take time out and reassess what you think it is. And from moving on, I feel like you are going to move into a different cycle of life, and really be more mature with what is the more important things in life. Yeah, and so for some of you as well, I do, like I said before, I do think this is you possibly as a health thing. So it could be something to do with your physical fitness. So, you know, maybe you do things to look a certain way. You know, you go to the gym and train to look a certain way, but actually you should be going to the gym to train for your body to be physically fit and healthy from the inside. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside. It matters from the inside that your body's working efficiently. So, perhaps there is, maybe for some of you, you've been out of breath recently and you need to get that back. So you're really going to work on your body from the perspective of doing what's good for the inside of your body, not the outside. So just something to think about for you guys in set 3. All right, so that is our set 3. And to end with, I'm just going to pull one last card from this deck. All right, so here we've got the King of Autumn. Everything's going to turn out great. Projects will be stunningly successful, exciting new career opportunities are possible, and money or resources that come your way will be invested wisely. So that is our last message from the Gypsy Vanna horse. Alright, so thank you for watching this week's pick a card. If you'd like a personal tarot reading online, you can get in touch with me at hello.staceysadler.com, and I will see you next Monday on Instagram and Facebook for my pick a card.